Condensed week. 4 runs in 5 days. Got some plans for the weekend. Another early morning Run Disney wake-up call, and man, is it muggy. So much for fall in the state of Florida. They're saying it's going to be extremely moist and wet this week with a lot of rain. We've reached about the halfway point for the training plan for Goofy's Race and a Half Challenge. I'll put a link in the description below. And there are some big changes in the plan. I'm going to work on 3 things myself: efficiency, energy, and endurance. Time to get moving. As I catch my breath, talking about energy, I've been waking up extremely groggy in the morning, really not wanting to go out and run, and I think I have to work on my calorie intake. During the first 10 days of September, I burned more than half of the calories that I burned in August, and I think that's all due to the running, so gotta boost those calories. Run timer, let's get moving. Efficiency's a harder one. We've all got work, kids, pets, plans that we have to work on throughout every day. And then fitting in all of this running, the Goofy Race and a Half Challenge training plan is now adding in a 4th day of running, or actually walking. So I'm gonna have to become much more efficient with my day, my time management, working on this vlog. It's a lot to get used to. And we're only at the halfway point. 3.5 more months to go. Run timer. Now, as for endurance, that just takes time and hard work. And I think as the temperatures get cooler, it will get easier. Feels hotter than that. Somebody's smelling a bit ripe. Not me, Coach Spanky. You know, it's late summer, early fall. Here we get a lot of dust and pollen, and somebody is licking his fingers and toes a lot. It's what Frenchies like to do. So it's bath time for Bubby. Okay, let's do this thing. Frenchies like to shake. That's why we take our shirt off. Here, a little bit. Such a good boy. I won't get any water in your ears. Hello. So that is what a no-name tropical disturbance looks like, and it looks like I could get wet on this run. Good thing I've already decided to leave the camera behind for this one. So this is run number 35, and I've actually moved it up. I was supposed to do it tomorrow, but I'm going to do 3 training sessions in a row this week because I have plans later in the week. Sometimes you just have to go with the flow. I'll see you after the run. One way to get a little bit more energy is to add something to eat. Breakfast with my morning coffee. I'm going to need the energy because I actually have to get out there and walk for an hour this morning. That's right, they're adding walking to the training plan, a 4th day of training, because not only do you have to finish that full marathon, but you have to finish the half marathon the day before. And they don't expect you to burn all of your energy on the half and run the thing. They just want you to finish it and make it to the starting line of the full marathon. I'm going to leave the camera behind for this one because watching me walk 4 miles would be like watching paint dry. So in some ways, this walking is a lot harder than even the running. When you run, you just go. With the walking, man, you have to put some thought behind it, because if you let your mind wander, you tend to slow down. But you want to keep telling yourself, run, run. And you know you have to save some of your energy, some of your juice for the next day, for the full marathon. So I set my interval timer to 7.5 walk, 1.5 run, and I still managed a 12:20 pace, 4 miles in under 50 minutes. Stretching done, and I'm already sweating because it's really humid this morning, but we've got first light and sunrise is in about 20 minutes. So I've got to get moving because I've got 2 to 2.5 hours of running ahead of me. Behind the shopping center, well into my first mile. You ever argue with yourself about doing these things? You know, I don't think I want to do this today. Okay, I better do this. You know, as Samwise says in The Lord of the Rings, there's nothing for it, Frodo. Well, except for the fact that if you don't train, you probably won't finish the race. Let's move. Wow, I'm struggling this morning. Tell you what, not even 15 minutes and I've got shin splints. My shins are really tight this morning. Run timer. Morning. Okay, crosswalk, lost time, but I need the brake. Waiting for the signal to turn. Slow start. I'm going to focus on the running for the next 30 minutes. Hour and 20 minutes and I'm only at 7 miles. Brutal. Good morning. Well, I'll tell you what, the heat is brutal this morning. My pace is extremely slow, and I just finished the last uphill of a 2-hill portion of this run between miles 7 and 9. Wow, okay, I'm gonna run downhill now. Okay, kind of noisy with the traffic, but 15K, about an hour 45. I will finish this if I have to even walk the last 4 miles.
2 hours, 30 minutes, 11.79 miles. Average pace, 12:42.
Despite trying to stay hydrated, around mile 10, I had to start walking. This arm got real heavy. It felt like I couldn't lift it, the forearm and the hand. I think it's a bit of heat exhaustion, a little heat stroke, because it is hot. So I'm glad I actually put the last 3 miles here at the end of the run here in my subdivision area. I'm gonna stop, go in and get some cold water and figure out what the temperature is.
Workout complete. Kudos.
The humidity index is currently 70%.
And at 84, 85 degrees and the sun beating down on me, that was a really difficult 13 miles. In fact, I had to walk the last 15 minutes because every time I tried to run, I'd feel my calves seizing up. I didn't want to get a cramp. A little grit and determination. I wanted to finish that run. Now I think I need a nap. So my friend's company got us these tickets to see the Orlando City Lions. Time to watch the real athletes do their thing. Wraps up week 12 of Goofy's Race and a Half Challenge training, and week 13 is coming up, which means a lot more running and something even much more fun than that: travel.